Hey everyone, today I'll be showing you how to implement advanced footnote and endnote style on a Windows MS Word. And here is how. To begin customizing the style of your footnotes or endnotes, go to the Home tab in the ribbon at the top of the Word window. In the Styles group, look for the dialog box launcher, which is a small arrow located at the bottom right corner of the group. Click on it. This action will open the Styles pane. In the Styles pane, locate and click on the Manage Style button. Once you click on Manage Styles, a dialog box titled Manage Styles will appear. Within the Manage Styles dialog box, find the Sort Order menu and select Alphabetical from the options provided. This will organize the styles alphabetically, making it easier to find the style you want to modify. Once you have chosen alphabetical from the Sort Order menu, continue by selecting the style you want to modify from the Select a Style to Edit menu. If you want to adjust the appearance of the notes themselves, use footnote text or endnote text. Alternatively, if you want to modify superscripted numbers, letters, or symbols in the text, select footnote reference or endnote reference. After making your selection, click the Modify button. In the Modify Style dialog box that appears, you will have access to 8 formatting options to customize the style according to your preferences. These options include font size, emphasis, such as bold or italic, font color, alignment, line spacing, spacing before and after, and indentation. Adjust these settings as needed to create the desired style for your footnotes or endnotes. Once you are satisfied with the modifications, click OK to apply the changes. In the Modify Style dialog box, you will find various options to customize your chosen style. These options include font size, emphasis, such as bold or italic, font color, alignment, line spacing, spacing before and after, and indentation. However, it is important to note that for the footnote reference and endnote reference styles, only font size, emphasis, and font color options are available. Look for a checkbox labeled Automatically Update in the dialog box. If there is a tick or checkmark inside this box, click on it to remove the checkmark. This action ensures that Word won't automatically adjust the style of your footnotes or endnotes. Instead, you will have the freedom to manually change them according to your preferences. In the same dialog box, you will see an option labeled Only in this document. This option ensures that any modifications you make to the footnote or endnote styles will be limited to the current document only. It prevents your changes from affecting other documents you may have. Ensure that there is a dot or check mark next to Only in this document to confirm this setting. After you have completed making your adjustments in the Modify Style dialog box, simply click the OK button to close the dialog box. At this point, you have a couple of options. If you want to modify another style, you can select it from the Select a Style to Edit menu and repeat the process. Alternatively, if you're finished modifying styles, you can click OK again to close the Manage Styles dialog box. Finally, to close the Styles pane, click the X button in the top right corner of the pane. Once you have done this, your new footnote or endnote style should immediately be applied to your document. By default, Word includes a separator line above both footnotes and endnotes. If you wish, you can either remove these lines altogether or adjust their appearance. Here's how to get started. Navigate to the View tab located in the ribbon at the top of the Word window. Within the Views group, opt for Draft to switch from the default print layout view to the draft view. This change in view allows for easier management of footnotes and endnotes. With the draft view active, head over to the References tab on the ribbon. Within the Footnotes group on the Reference tab, select Show Notes. This action will prompt the display of a dialog box, which provides further options related to footnotes and endnotes. If your document contains both footnotes and endnotes, selecting Show Notes from the Reference tab will prompt the appearance of the dialog box titled Show Notes. This dialog box provides options and settings related to managing footnotes and endnotes. It is important to emphasize that this dialog box will be visible only when both types of notes are present in your document. Conversely, if your document contains only footnotes or endnotes, the Show Notes dialog box will not appear. In such cases, Word assumes that you only need to manage the type of notes present in the document, and thus the dialog box is not necessary. In the Show Notes dialog box, you will encounter options to view either the footnote area or the endnote area. This distinction is crucial because You cannot modify the style of the footnote separator and endnote separator simultaneously. Depending on which type of note you want to modify, select the appropriate area. Once you have made your selection, click OK to close the dialog box and proceed with modifying the chosen note area. After closing the Show Notes dialog box, proceed to the bottom of the screen where you will locate the Footnotes pane. This pane provides various options and settings related to footnotes and endnotes. From the menu within this pane, you can select either footnote separator or endnote separator, depending on which separator line you intend to modify. If you choose footnote separator, you will be modifying the line that appears above footnotes, while selecting endnote separator allows you to adjust the line above endnotes. Once you have made your selection, you can then proceed to make modifications to the separator line's appearance. You have several options at your disposal. You can delete the separator line entirely if you prefer not to have it. Alternatively, you can use the options available in the shortcut menu to adjust its style. This may include changing the line's thickness, color, or style. If you prefer, you can also access formatting options for the separator line by navigating to the Home tab. Once there, look for the font group, which offers various text formatting tools. Since the separator line is treated as regular text, you can modify its appearance using these options. For instance, you can adjust the font size to change the thickness of the line, alter the font color to change its color, apply highlighting to emphasize it, or make it bold to make it stand out more prominently within your document. Utilizing these options from the font group provides another convenient way to customize the style of the separator line according to your preferences and document's formatting needs. Once you have made your desired modifications to the separator line, click the Print Layout button at the bottom of the screen to return to the Print Layout view. If you can't find this button, you can also access it by selecting the View tab. Your modifications to the separator line should appear immediately. Finally, don't forget to save your document to preserve your changes once you are finished. And that's it. I hope this helps. And before we end this video, please do share, like, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching and see you in our next video.